Good morning. I got sent these perfumes from the Saltworks perfumery, and they're kind of like a load of little like testers, so I can go through and test which ones I like, and then we'll be able to buy the bigger bottle. But they smell so good. I'm obsessed with literally all the smells. I don't really know how you're supposed to just pick one that you like. And it's also really good because when you get this tester box, you also get a voucher for £25 off a big bottle. So this morning, the plan was to go get some wild garlic and then make wild garlic bread. But we ran out of gas last night, and so now I need to go into town and then come back and get wild garlic and make garlic bread. So I'm hoping we don't run out of time, because it's just typical. I always seem to run out of gas at the most annoying times. But this bottle hasn't really lasted me as long. Normally it lasts me quite a while, but it only lasted me 17 days, which seems like I've gone through it really, really quickly. So it might just be because I've been using my heater a little bit more, but I feel like I'm not really sure if I've been using it more or if I've just been using it the same amount. So when I get this bottle, I'm just going to spray some soapy water around my connections just to check that I haven't got a leak, which hopefully I don't. I haven't been smelling anything. So yeah, but I'm just going to really quickly tidy up the van and then we're going to get going, because it is currently 8:47, and by the time we've got into town and back, it's probably going to be about 10 o'clock. But let me show you where we parked up last night quickly. Right, so we are all ready to go. Right, so the gas has all been secured, and now we're going to head on over to Compton, which is about 22 minutes away, which isn't that far. So then we can make some garlic bread and go for a walk, which will be nice. It is currently about 9:30. So by the time we get there, it'll be nearly about 10 o'clock, which is fine. That's good timing. This is wild garlic, and I'm going to pick some of this because I'm going to make some wild garlic bread. I'll give you a close-up of what it looks like, but the easiest way that you can tell what it is, it's a really beginner-friendly kind of thing to forage, is it just smells really strong of garlic. I just need a good bunch because I just want to turn it into garlic butter. Nice. That'll probably be enough for me, to be fair, but I'll show you what it looks like. So this is what it looks like, and when you pick a piece, it just looks like this. Oh. And when you smell it, you can crack it like this, and it just smells like garlic. That's what it looks like down below. It is toxic to dogs, so obviously if you're going to come out foraging with your dog, don't let them eat it, but it is fine for them to be amongst it, like Nemo is. Nemo, come here. Just as long as you make sure they're not chewing on any of the wild garlic. But Nemo's not that kind of dog, so I don't have to worry about that. We've just arrived at Compton and we are literally the only ones here, which is strange. The tide is all the way in though, so that might be one of the reasons why. And I think they are working on the steps, which means you can't actually get down to the beach at the moment. Right, so now it's time to cook the bread. I'm just gonna whip it up really quickly in a bowl, and then we have to leave it to rise for nearly 2 hours, I think. So by the time that's done, it's gonna be 12, and then we still have to cook it, which is gonna be long, and I'm starving. So yeah, we're just gonna jump straight into that and do that right now. Right, now I've made the bread, I'm going to really quickly make the garlic butter. So this is all the wild garlic that I got. Basically, I don't really know how much I need to use, but I'm just going to take maybe a handful and then chop that all up. I guess we could do it here. Get my chopping board. I don't actually know if I've done this right, but hopefully it's fine. What I'm going to do is just kind of like shape it a little bit, but so the dough is just rising, the garlic butter is done. Now I just need to wash up. I feel like I can't really smell the garlic right now, but when we go for a walk and then come back, I think my van is going to stink. We're currently parked at Compton, like I showed you earlier, but I think I might just move down the road just because it's very windy here and there is some nicer walks inland that we can do if I just park down the road a little bit. And also another reason is, I don't know if any of you guys can help me with this, because if you can, that would be fab. But basically, my solar panels sit on top of my roof rack. So between my solar panels and my roof, there's probably a gap about this big. And how am I going to demonstrate this? Right, this is my solar panels. And then just here at the back, I don't know if you can see my finger, is my flue for my heater vent. And I think having my solar panels there and my flue here, it's creating a wind tunnel through here. So it keeps blowing out the flame on my heater. So when it's windy, my heater blows out as like a safety mechanism because the flame isn't blowing, it's kind of like going like this. It's not a steady flame. So I was thinking of maybe screwing an aluminium sheet into the side of my solar panel just so it blocked off a little bit of my flue. I'll try and get a video and then you'll see what I mean. So it blocks off the wind so it's not tunnelling straight in and into my flue. But basically that's the issue. Right, that's all worked fab. I've just moved, I've lit my heater and now it is staying lit. So I'm just gonna blast that for 5-10 minutes and then Nemo's eager to get out for a walk, so we're gonna get ready and go. But we're just now parked at the car park down the road, which is Brook. There is a couple cars here, but mostly it's pretty quiet. We're gonna find a nice walk to go on that's not gonna be very windy because it is quite windy outside. But yeah, I definitely need to do something about that heater because it's very annoying. Coming into summer now, or coming into like the spring and the summer, it's probably not going to be much of an issue, but it's definitely going to cause an issue next winter. And also if we have any windy days, it's going to be a bit annoying. So I kind of need to sort that out. My dough is actually rising pretty nicely. I need to wait for it to double in size. It shouldn't take that long though, hopefully. My Nemo. Right, so we're nearly ready. Do no colour on. If anybody saw me out on this dog walk, they would probably think that I was the type of person that walked their dog like once a month. Because look how I've decided to come out. I don't know why I haven't worn something a bit better, but bright orange trousers, trainers, a cream top for a muddy dog walk. This is why I have to do my washing so often. I don't even know if you'll be able to see it, but look how big that mansion is. This is what the bread is looking like currently. It still needs a little bit longer, I reckon, because it needs to double in size and that's not double yet. I think what I'm going to do is have a cup of tea with some biscuits whilst we wait for that to finish. I might light the oven now just so it has time to warm up. Also, do you like my new pots and pans? You know when you're getting old, when this was on your birthday list, I wanted a load of pots and pans for my birthday, and they also come with detachable handles, so they actually fit really nicely in my cupboard, and aren't they such a gorgeous colour? I love them. So good. For my dinner the other day, I made this thing which was like prawns with a spicy sauce, and it was really nice, but I'm having the leftovers for my lunch today, so I've just got dinner in there. It's really nice, so if anybody wants a recipe for it, let me know, because it's so easy to cook. And then just got my rice on as well, so hopefully that won't take too long to cook. Making peace is a relief. It's actually really annoying how long bread takes to cook. It's now 1:10, and I've just put it in the oven, and it's got to be in there for about 45 minutes, and then I've got to check it. Nemo is tired from a walk. He's just having a little nap. Yeah, I think we're just going to chill, and then I'll come back when it's cooked. It was looking a little bit more brown, so... Oh, that looks so much better. Hopefully that is done. Give it a knock. Right, so I've just taken the bread out. I am supposed to be going to my parents for dinner tonight, so we're going to head over that way now. It is also getting really busy in this car park, and I literally hate being anywhere where there's loads of people, so we're going to get ready to go. Look how busy it is out there now. That's horrendous. Right, so I'm actually parked up near my parents now. Before we go in, I'm just gonna cut it, and hopefully it's okay. Oh, it's fine. Right, so I've cut up all the butter, and now it's all inside. Right, it's time to take it out the oven! Right, now it's time for the taste test. It's quite oily, but I think it's probably just because I put so much butter on. Oh my goodness. That is so good. I was thinking it might be, you know, when you put too much garlic in something and it burns? I was thinking it might taste like that because it smelt really, really strong, but it is perfect. It is so nice. I'm so happy with that. It's come out so nice. I actually think you could probably put a little bit more garlic on there and it would be perfect. Because it's a nice amount of garlic, but I do like things quite garlicky. But at least now I know for next time. I'm going to get ready now and I'm going to go to my parents because I'm having dinner there. I'm going to take that with me and I'm going to give some to my mum and see what she thinks as well. If anybody wants a recipe, then I'll put the recipe that I used for the bread at the end of the video because it's a no-knead bread. So you haven't got to knead it, which just saves so much more time. For the garlic butter, if you're looking at making some yourself, you just need to get a 250-gram block of salted butter, or you can use unsalted if you don't want a salted one. And you just chop up the garlic really finely, leave your butter out so it goes to room temperature, and then you just mix it all together, and then it will come out like this one did. You can chop the garlic up more finely so it doesn't look like it's that much in there. And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't weigh out the garlic or measure it or anything. I just kind of took a bunch and put it in there. But I'm sure there'll be like a recipe online or something that you can use. And then you can use that garlic butter for anything. Like you could just do yourself some toast and you could spread on some of that garlic butter, or you could use it on jacket potatoes. I reckon that would be quite a nice one. So yeah, that's going to be the end of the video. I haven't really got anything else to say. Next week I am actually going to Exmoor with Daisy for a few days. You would have seen her if you watched the video of Nemo's birthday in the New Forest. We've planned to go off up to Exmoor for, I think it's 4 days. I haven't been there for years and years, and actually I don't know if I've ever been there before. I think I might have been there when I was little. So I'm really looking forward to going back there because it looks really nice and it's been somewhere that I've wanted to go for a while, so I really can't wait for that. I'm going to stop rambling now and we will see you on our next video. Bye!